Hey guys, welcome. My name is Carter. I am a reborn dad and a reborn artist, and today I have a box opening. This is a box opening of a blank kit. I have two more babies on the way that I'm going to edit in, smoosh into this video so that all my box openings are all at once. But I wanted to dig into this box just to see the kit. I'm really excited. I've never actually seen this kit in person, but I've seen this baby a lot online. So let's start with the box opening. Let me move her out of the way. I say her, I don't know if I'm going to end up keeping this baby as a boy or a girl. I guess we'll see how they turn out. Yeah, little McPherson's card. So, gonna start with the legs. It is warm out there. The vinyl is still warm. Which way? Got one little leg here. It's got... This was actually a second kit, so I want to see what the potential flaw is, but paid $20 less for it, and I thought I could probably manage whatever's going on. So far, I don't see anything. Curious if anyone knows these chunky little legs, and by chunky little legs, I mean, sorry that I keep bumping into my thing there. Let's see. I love this straight arm, the little fist. I can see something on the inside. I don't know if that's like an air bubble or what. But I guess we'll have to see what happens. Other arm. Yes. Finally, the face. I love this smiling face. This is Maddie by Bonnie Brown. She's a pretty big baby. She's actually a little smaller than I expected. I wasn't sure how she'd compare to like Pickle or June. But I think she's a little smaller than both of them. Don't know if I can reach. Don't know if her head's gonna stay there. Again, I don't really see any flaws other than that one spot on her arm. I don't know if that's gonna cause problems for me or not. There's her cloth body. Get a sense of how big she's gonna be. I'm not sure what size clothes she wears. I've seen 6 to 9. I've seen 12 months. So I'm really excited to paint her. I haven't had a big baby in my collection. I've had some 3-month size babies in my collection. So I'm going to pause here, and when the next 2 babies arrive, I'm going to continue. Wanted to show her COA first off. So yeah, Maddie, she's authentic, and as you can see, she's an open edition baby, which I love. Super excited to see how she turns out. Not sure when I'll be painting her, but I'll probably do a paint with me for her because she's a bigger, older baby. Maybe at least a few videos on that, so we'll be back in a minute. Okay, we are back with another box. This has been, I think, 2 days later since my since I opened my Maddie. I'm gonna dig right into this box and give a little bit of background on her. The way that the seller of the kit was really nice and had this sort of protective layer of cardboard over so you don't cut the kit while you're opening it, so I really appreciate that. Oh my god. She actually threw in some extras. That's so sweet. I'm gonna open these up. So we have this little diaper in a newborn size, which is really nice, and this sleeper in a beautiful minty green color, which is really nice. It's one of my favorite colors. I'm gonna pause while I take the paperwork out and hide it. Reveal that at the end. You might be able to see it right now. So let's get into the kit. I'm just gonna lift her out and go one by one. So we've got this little leg. I love how it's straight out. And this curved leg. Our cloth body. I am just in love with these little skinny arms and this little hand. This baby is actually smaller than I thought. She was listed as 18 inches, but when I got her the first time, and I'll talk about that, I just noticed that she's like the perfect preemie size. Like, she's gonna fit Carter's preemie perfectly, I think. So there she is. This is the Luxe kit by Cassie and Love. She is number 978 of 990, so she's pretty high up in there in the edition. It's a pretty small edition, all things considered, and she sold out quite a while ago. Let's see, does it say what year she was? No, but it was a few years before I got into reborning. I also got her this belly plate, I think will fit. It's a little slightly different color, but I think that'll be nice. So I had this kit before. I screwed her up so bad. But so this is my redemption kit. I never thought I was going to have another chance to paint this kit, but here it is, and hopefully this time it goes well. If not, then I just know I'm not meant to have this kit. But she's going to be a little ways off. I have some customs coming in, and I have my other project with her previous kit. I'm going to post a video on that, so stay tuned. And I'll be right back with the next upload, the next box opening, which should be in a couple of days. I'll be back then. So this box ended up coming a day earlier than expected, so I'm recording just a day after my last section of this video, so let's get into it. This baby is for a custom. She is a bit of a surprise baby, not for the person who ordered her, but for their partner. And you're definitely going to recognize her by her hands. I don't know if the legs are going to give her away. But I love these legs. They're so scrunchy. They curl up really nicely. She's such a good kit to hold. I love the details, the creases in the feet. Look at these little hands. I am obsessed with this kit. I think she's just the sweetest. And I was actually surprised to find out that she's still still available on the Sculptor's website. She's not available on McPherson's, and she seems sold out pretty much everywhere but the Sculptor's site. We have the cloth body coming up. Sorry, getting distracted. Oh. It's actually signed by her. So you can see which sculptor this is from if you hadn't already guessed the kit. And here she is. This is Gracie May awake. She's going to have some beautiful blue eyes. Yeah, she's going to go home to her new family after I paint her. She's my first custom on the list. So I'll probably start painting her tomorrow. I'll ask if her parents are okay with me doing like some paint along videos with her. And I'll be back with one more box opening in just a second. Okay, before we get into the next and final, I think, box opening, here's Gracie May's COA. She is 1,603 of 3,000, so she's actually got a really big edition. This box came from Dolls by Sandy. They also tend to put these little cardboard, extra piece of cardboard so that you don't cut the kit. And I'm just gonna get right into it. So you can see it's a Cassie and Love Originals, so that gives you a hint as to who the baby is. Got a little freebie. Oh. So it's this beautiful pacifier clip. I love the like macrame and beads, and this adorable little honey bug pacifier. These are really nice because I always feel like they fit the babies well, like really well. So let me get the box out of the way. Sorry, bits of mess everywhere. I think she's going to be a really scrunchy kit. I actually love how this foot is sculpted. Yeah, I was looking for a scrunchy baby and pre-ordered her before I settled on Levi, so I'll see how I feel, whether I want to keep her or if I want to just paint her. But I think either way, she's a beautiful, beautiful kit. And so far, I'm really loving what I see. She's got these really nice long fingers. Beautifully sculpted hand. And a little fist. It's my favorite thing. It's my favorite combo. I don't know what it is. Little hand, little fist. Just adorable. So I want to get her cloth body out of the bag. Get a sense of how big she's going to be. Sometimes when I'm making customs, I will send a photo of the blank kit with the body assembled, how it would be assembled, just for good before and after, but yeah. She's actually smaller than I thought she was going to be. She's actually really a good size, like a small newborn. This is lovely. She's got like a little, I don't know how to describe that. Like part of her lip is tucked in, but not all of it. Got a really cute nose, nice peaceful expression, very beautifully sculpted ears, and just a beautiful newborn size baby. I am absolutely loving Cassie Brace's, is hers, is that 300? Is she only one of 300? But the paperwork that Cassie and Love does is just beautiful. Like you can see it where the sales logs that it comes with. And this is her, yeah, that is 300. She's a very small edition, so I might have to snag another if I don't keep her, if she's still available. But yeah, nice raised certificate. And then her birth certificate, which is really nice. All right, thank you for joining me for unboxing these beautiful kits. I hope you stick around to see them come to life. I will be featuring a few of them in some upcoming videos. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed watching. Take very good care. Enjoy the rest of your summer.